Didn't think we make it. Now they break their neck just to look at me. Remember when I called you and you didn't pull through? Now you hate yourself, you can look at me, look at me. You hate me.
And what up, what up, what up? What's good with y'all? Alright, so what are we getting into today? So today we're about to be heading out to Cody's, and we got a few things that we found on the truck that we need to address and fix. So one of the things that we did find when I had got the truck home, the next day I got ready to drive it, and I had noticed that there was like little something in the driveway. So before I drove off, I was like, let me check and see what this is. Went over there, did like one of these, and I said, sniffed it, and I was like, oh shit, that's gas. So there's a little fuel leak, but it is dribbling, drabbling. But I'm gonna drive back out there. I got a fire extinguisher in the car. If it catch on fire, I'm gonna pull that thing out like so I ain't too worried about it. So I'm gonna drive the truck to Cody's shop, have Cody check the fuel lines and stuff. There's also like a little rattling sound, so he wants to swap over the transmission cross member. He has another one, like a tubular one, that he said he just want to opt in and throw in. So we're gonna be doing that. We also have some new parts that we may possibly be putting on. I've been sitting on these parts for probably like the last about 2.5 months or so, and today I think I'm finally gonna be putting those on. So yeah, anywho, let's go grab these parts and then we're about to roll out. Granny over here watching TV shows in Spanish. You speak Spanish? You learning? Feel it. So we're gonna be taking, not these flares, but we're gonna be taking this big thing. I know some of y'all are like, what is that? What may this possibly be? Bruh, this dog food thing in here. Come on, come on. Whoa. So this is the Tahoe Z71 front valence. It bolts onto the Silverado. I've been sitting on this. This has been something I wanted to get on for a while. So today, while we're at Cody's and we got the car on the lift, we're gonna be throwing that on. I also have the fog lights that go to that. Where are they? They're somewhere in here. Hold on one second. So Z51 valence. Also, you know what I'm saying? We gotta have the Tahoe fog lights. This is a wiring kit to make these things up and figure out how to do that. But yeah, we might get this on today. No. And just to show y'all, you guys know how I'm always complaining about how that pulsar T51R compressor housing makes no sound. Well, this is the real T51R that is done by OCD Works. This is the one from my SC300. Same size turbo. Maybe one of these days I'll give you guys a comparison between the actual real authentic OCD Works T51R mod versus the one that the aftermarket housing that Pulsar sells. Alright, so we just pulling up the Cody's, waiting for him to get here right now. Hopefully when I install this Z50 or the Z71 lip, that hopefully I still keep all my visibility. Like, let me show y'all. Where's the key? So you see right now, like these factory lights that are on here aren't that bright, but since I have the LEDs right here as like the little click, you know what I'm saying, option, these are what I really use to see. And I'm not sure how bright those other lights are gonna be. Like, even if I turn off the headlights, like, look at that, this is all off the LEDs. So hopefully those aux beams are gonna be bright to put at the bottom down there. Hopefully I still have good visibility, because the headlights are poo. Oof. And even look, high beams don't do, like, bruh. High beams are poo too. Sheesh. got this thing getting racked up. Valence is all unwrapped right here. Sucks, it comes like this ugly grayish tan color, which is like, ugh. But when you're ready to color match this thing or respray it, I'll have that all painted anyway. Alright, let's see where we can find that. Fuck is that?
It's a good time.
Yeah, look who done showed up for VIP treatment.
What up, what up? Jesse James and the crew.
Alright, so literally gonna hook power and ground to this to see how bright these are.
Right here.
Oh, perfect. Here, hold this for me.
So right here we got the modern day classic.
Power, ground. This one's power, power, ground. There we go. Ooh, they are lightweight bright.
Those are bright.
Nope.
Man, you can see the hamster wheel in there. Not a bad little car.
Shit's sick as fuck.
Yep.
Give me this. I do the recording around here. So these do work. These are, I think these are gonna be pretty bright. All right, so Cody's gonna be swapping this out right here also. He's gonna be upgrading me to this tubular arm right here. That's how you know Cody's comfortable around me now. When I first came here, he was trying to play Tupac and shit to impress me.
Not at all.
Yeah, he was. Now he back to his country. Like, it's like he's been here enough.
Yeah, you've been here enough. Yeah, now you're broke in.
Look like some BMX handlebars right there.
Or like back in the days when people used to be like, I got bars, bro.
The gyro on your bike.
Yeah, pretty much.
Oh, look at that.
Just slides right in there. It slides like that.
Bro, if we would have did this from the start, this would have saved us like 2 weeks.
I mean, hey, it's a good time. Still
It's a nice looking piece.
looks a lot better.
Looks good in there.
Now you can see where the drive line is perfect.
Pinion angle.
Yep, it's gonna be perfectly angled. So it should be good.
No more.
Yeah, we'll get rid of all that.
Like,
Yes, sir. It's gonna look like a Tahoe. All right, so we're about to take the old valence off now. About 100 zip ties in here. Ooh, this new lip about to look clean. I just hate the color, but that's an easy fix. We'll deal with that when it goes to get painted and stuff. But just started it up, lifting it up right now to see if we can figure out where that fuel leak was coming from. All right, so it's all finished up. Actually, I was planning on reusing these and putting them right here, but it wasn't working, so I ended up just rewiring these up. It's not the prettiest, but it works. But looks sick. Ooh, look at this. Looks good. Yeah, man, if you ever need me to wire something, Cody, holler at me.
Got you.
I failed electrical twice, but I understand the concept.
It's okay. I can't say I'm any better.
Dude, I failed electrical twice. I was trying to do my ASE certification shit. I'm like, bruh, F electrical.
That's
Yeah. So we're about to pull this out. That way y'all can get a better look at this. It's like perfect. Everybody keeps saying, do the HD front, do the HD front. Like, I don't want an HD front. I don't want a cat eye front. Like, this is the vibe I'm going for. Oh yeah, you gotta hit the, when you start backing up too, you gotta hit the little light, you feel me? Blind them, you know what I'm saying? Just,
blind people?
solar flare. So everything's all done. Ooh, look at that. Ooh, ooh. know that looks good. You know y'all like that. That shit looks sick. Yeah, it looks good. Been wanting to do this for hella long. Finally got it done. Nah, it's good. It definitely puts out a good amount of light too.
Hell yeah.
I was worried about them not being bright enough, but them ox beams, baby, them ox beams. Turn the headlights on. Oh yeah, we good. Yeah, definitely be able to see. All right, one more look for y'all with the lights off. This looks sick. This looks way, way, way better. No HD front around here, you know what I'm saying?
Nah, you don't need an HD front.
No, look at this. Look at this sexy thing.
Unique.
Look at this sexy non-HD cat eye thing right here. All the chrome, look like it mean business. When you hear it.
All you're gonna hear is
Fuck you. Alright, so it's the next day. Came to Cody's. He over here doing a little finalizing. We got a street tuning tomorrow with Jay. But I want to comment. We finally got this thing to make some noise. Nice and loud.
It was actually easy. You did it. I don't know how you did it. You probably went over there.
So what? I've seen people saying that you take the speed sensor out. Well, this isn't even a speed sensor. It's kind of like a little plug where the speed sensor goes. But I pull this out, and when you pull this thing out, it's like a fucking rod that's like this long. So I pulled that out and drove it around without the speed sensor in there, or the speed sensor plug, and it was nice and loud. It was whoosh, whoosh, whoosh. But when you don't have the plug in there, obviously you're going to create a boost leak because, you know, pressure's going to be coming out. This is basically compressed air, and what can escape will escape, and it escapes out this hole since it's not sealed. So taking that out, I noticed that it works. And the way that the T51R mod works is literally just the way air crosses over the surface and creates like a frequency, and that's where you get that loud whistling sound from. So with the plug goes all the way in. Like I said, the rod was hella long. So when I pulled it out, all I did was chop it all the way up to about right here where the O-ring is, put it back in, that way we didn't have the boost leak, just to try it and see, and it actually worked. So now this thing is loud as hell. We don't have the boost leak anymore. So if anybody has had a T51R mod, or even I bet you if you have a regular housing without the T51R mod, pull this plug out, chop it right at the end where the O-ring still meets up at, because you'll see the bar fitting on here. Chop it right there, put it back in, and I bet you that the turbo is going to be a lot louder. So part of the problem is how long that rod is, and I think it goes through here and kind of just interferes with the way the air crosses over the housing, and that's why you lose that sound. So pull this out, chop it, and try that. Even if you don't have the T51R, I guarantee you it'll wake that turbo up and make it sound a lot louder. I'm pretty sure that is the problem with the G series. It could be a G series, pulsar, whatever. If it has a speed sensor and it has that long plug, just chop it back. It doesn't do anything. It won't affect anything. It has the O-ring, so it still will still up. I don't even know why it's like that long, but just try it. I'm gonna give you guys a sound clip as soon as we get this fuel road and everything back on. But that was the trick to it, man. I can guarantee the factory housing will do the same thing. All right, here y'all go. Now that it's all back together. So before we end this video, show y'all the difference now.
got the whistle tip.
Y'all just cruising. Y'all can hear this thing spooling, windows up. like not much throttle at all, like less than 50%, but you hear this thing spooling up.
I've been going too crazy, these niggas too shady. Speed limit 65, I'm about to do 80. Fuck them niggas hating on. I've been on the come up, you can go to speed, but it's better run up.